Bro, now that's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a USA takeover on July 26th in Australia. I've got all three. The main card, the co-main event, and the fight before that fight. I've got all three Americans going in there and beating the Australians. Bro, this card between Errol Spence Jr. and TSZYU taking place in Australia just got 100 times more exciting. With the addition of the co-main event, JERMALL CHARLO, 34 wins, 0 losses, undefeated, former junior middleweight champion of the world, former middleweight champion of the world, campaigning at 168 pounds, has only fought one time in the last 2.5, almost 3 years. Last fight, May 31st against Thomas Lamana on the co-main event of Caleb Plant versus Armando Resendiz. Y'all remember Armando Resendiz went in there as a huge underdog. I caught it the underdog win of the year for 2025. Went in there against Caleb Plant, beat him in a fight that was supposed to be setting up Caleb Plant to face JERMALL CHARLO. That doesn't end up happening. And now JERMALL CHARLO is looking to be set up and facing a man with already 4 losses, 1 draw, and 15 wins. Cohen, Khan, Muzadir, whatever you guys want to call this man. 15-4-1. Australian native. Going up against former 2-division world champion, looking to become a 3-division world champion in the sport of boxing. Bro, I can't wait to see JERMALL CHARLO back. Y'all know he's been training with Errol Spence Jr. and Ronnie Shields. Both of them making their return to the sport of boxing is going to be absolutely hyphy. I honestly think JERMALL CHARLO is going to knock Cohen out. I think he's going to knock him out. Cohen with no head movement. This dude really isn't the best boxer fighting on the back foot. Is going to be looking to put the pressure. Is a very hittable fighter. Very hittable. Defense is horrible. If JERMALL CHARLO is anything that I remember him of being, I believe he's either going to make this a super easy fight or he's going to win by knockout. JERMALL CHARLO, my goodness. And not just that, but Stephen Cool Boy Fulton coming off his loss against O'Shaquie Foster, which was supposed to be for O'Shaquie Foster's WBC 130-pound bout. But the dude didn't end up making weight, shockingly. They ended up changing it to a WBC 135 interim title bout. O'Shaquie Foster beats him. Stephen Fulton, former 2-division world champion, was looking to become a 3-division world champion. Wow, he's looking to come back and fight at 130 pounds against 2-time world title challenger, another Australian native. And yo, it's crazy, bro, because when you look at the man that JERMALL CHARLO's fighting, Cohen, this dude has basically only fought outside of the U.S. a couple times. Literally, a couple times. And Liam Wilson, the man that is fighting against Stephen Coolboy Fulton, 2-time world title challenger, fought against Emmanuel Navarrete, was giving Emmanuel Navarrete everything he could give him. Of course, that was when Emmanuel Navarrete was moving up to 130 pounds. Got put into that fight. A late replacement, wasn't even supposed to be fighting Emmanuel Navarrete, who was supposed to be facing Oscar Valdez. And even though Liam Wilson goes in there and drops him, Emmanuel Navarrete ends up getting the knockout win. My goodness, ridiculous. Ends up going up against Oscar Valdez a few fights after. And just like in the Emmanuel Navarrete fight, showed up as the underdog, but was putting up a pretty good fight all the way until that dude ended up getting finished against Oscar Valdez. Now, going into that fight with Emmanuel Navarrete, the dude had never fought in the United States ever. Never. You know, he's currently ranked right now by the IBF number 10. ranked number 2 by the WBO, is, I believe, the WBO Intercontinental Junior Lightweight Champion of the world. So it makes for an exciting fight. Liam Wilson's a guy who's going to come to fight. He's a game dude. He's only fought 2 times out of Australia. He literally came, late replacement, fought against Emmanuel Navarrete in U.S., went back to Australia, fought against some of his native, people over there, ended up coming back, fighting Oscar Valdez, and then ended up going back to Australia again. And since then, yes, he's been getting some wins. But I believe Stephen Coolboy Fulton is going to be superior in this fight. I think he's going to have the better technical skills. I think if Stephen Fulton doesn't come on his P's and Q's, I think there's a good possibility that Liam Wilson can give him some problems. As we've seen him give problems to people before that, shouldn't have really got those problems from him. But Liam Wilson's a game guy. He comes to fight. He likes to put the pressure. He knows he's big for the weight class. So it's going to be absolutely exciting, ladies and gentlemen. It's the USA Takeover